Before we infiltrate this cult, I have to talk about a very, very important social issue that I am very, very angry about right now. The thing is, as a Scottish person, as a person of nationality, shall we say, I feel very, very, very underrepresented in this game as a minority. I am not happy. We're walking about Prague. We're walking about the city in the Czech Republic. What do we see everywhere I go? Czech people. It's like they're trying to Czech wash history. Where are all the people of nationality here? Where's the other Scots? Have we even had a Scottish person in this game? I mean, I feel we have to give people of nationality a voice. It's the only way. It's the only way that's fair. We really need a good representation of people of nationality in games like this, especially in AAA games. I am not happy. I am not happy about this. Look how my people have been treated over history. Who have we had so far? Right? Who have we had so far in this game that's been Scottish? Bloody no one, to my memory. There was that little bit of, you know, nationality bait. Duncan McCready. He wasn't Scottish though. Did he sound like me? No. Not met anyone in this game that sounds like me. I feel like this game just wasn't made for me. It was just another capitalistic gain made for those. Oh, what's that? That wasn't here before.
It makes me scared to leave my home.
I know how you feel. What's going on here?
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up.
Cover who up? I don't see anyone. What the hell? We can get in the sewers and get out there. Could probably come out our apartment building into it. Let's see if we can find out what's going on here. Get away from me, thank you. Are they seriously trying to tell me that in Prague, in what, 2028, that there's no Scottish people in Prague? Like, come on, man. You're trying to tell me that in a European city like this, a cosmopolitan European city, everyone is the same nationality? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Do not like how people of nationality are treated in this game, not one bit. Cut and paste. Cut and paste, yeah. That's it. It's every character is just a cut and paste, aren't they? Where's the diversity in this game? Where's the diversity, mate?
I'm not talking to you, so don't talk to me.
Yeah, well that's how I feel. This game is not talking to me. It's not talking to people of nationality like myself.
Are you a journalist?
No, but she was. She had enemies.
I hear there's been a series of these.
Tabloids write that shit to sell copies. No, this was political. It's always political.
It is always political. These games are always political. You cannot get away from it. What people will say when I talk about getting people of nationality like myself in games, a true representation of our nationality, not the tired old Scotsman trope that we had in Ollie McTavish. Ooh, may as well just call him Haggis MacLeod, hey. Ollie McTavish and Human Revolution. We need a true representation. People will say, oh, don't be so political. Don't be so political about games. Don't get your politics in my games. It's always about politics. By having people of my nationality not in this game, you're making a very, very clear political statement that we are not welcome here. And I'm very, very angry.
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
No, I don't know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-Aug politician?
Uh,
That's Angela Gunn lying there.
that sounds
She's the one that's been writing about him.
that's familiar.
There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
That's Angela Gunn. That sounds familiar. I believe we've been in Perry's sort of candidate office. Mitigate. What does that even mean? It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right. So sort of calm down the situation, appeal to reason, or spur him on. Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, that's the mood I'm in right now. Let's ask some difficult questions, have some difficult conversations. Yeah.
Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
Don't even know what your name is.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
And you think he's capable of murder?
Absolutely.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
Radko Perry.
It's too late already.
She's not bloody dead. Are you kidding me? She's not dead, mate. Oi.
If you saw
Ooh.
something, you have to tell us.
You just broke the tape. You alright? Can I
give up.
can I come in here? What, she won't talk to the police, you give up, you're just gonna... What are you want me to talk to her?
You sign up after the Aug Incident?
We can't let them get away with this.
Oh.
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Daria Miska. You look familiar. Also, man, that's really cool.
Excuse me. Please. Did they send you to protect me?
She got like thigh-high socks on, man. That's cool. Have we seen that in this game? I don't think so. We've seen knee-high boots.
Fuck walking this bit. Away from the crime scene.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Please. Did they send you to protect me?
Not exactly, Daria. Not exactly.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss.
Well, I know it's...
By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Why are you in the crime scene?
It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Aug victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
So apparently this woman's our neighbour. We wander into this crime scene right next to her apartment. She recognises us as her neighbour, and she immediately asks, "Are you here to investigate this?" Why would she do that? Why is she not... Why does she not just think, "Oh, we're her neighbour, we've just wandered our way in here"? God, she looks familiar as well. We must have been in her apartment. Yeah, I did used to be a cop.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
No, it wasn't.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, He's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
That's not how
Did
it
you see
works.
something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
This is not standard police procedure. She's standing right beside a dead body. You might already be in danger. The killer might see you as a loose end. It's natural to be scared. You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. That doesn't mean you should hold back information. Yeah, just do this.
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, it's still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do.
They're the bloody police.
You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
I'm just one man.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an Aug.
Is she the cat lady? Yeah, let's do it.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You know where I bloody
You planning
live.
to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor.
Thank you, neighbor.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that number? 608843.
Could be right around the corner.
Right. Who's in charge here? Is it Mr. Mustache? What? He does have a mustache. Where are you going?
This beat. Didn't think so.
It's hardly a beat, mate. It's like... This is what we call a crime scene, not a beat. Where's her legs? Well, I think we know what might have killed her. She had her legs ripped off. Holy crap. What is that? She's been spiked with something, some kind of tranquilizer. Still got that microphone on us. No way, look at that. There's her press badge.
Wish we could just shoot.
She's had her arm ripped off. If she had her augment ripped out. Is that what's going on here? Jeez, you've seen better days, haven't you? Right, what's Colonel Mustard got to say? Detective Carol Montag.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
How do people know I'm augmented? Is it the sunglasses? You know, have we? Is there something on the other side of our head? Must just be the sunglasses, I guess. Alright, there's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed, you need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an Aug or not has nothing to do with it. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's not make this any more complicated than it needs to be. You're giving the cops here too much credit. From what I've seen, it's never about doing the right thing. Nah, let's not play the... Nah, I'll not play that card. Relate. I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right. Yeah, let's be relatable. Try and get on his good side. And butter him up a little bit.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
Well, that we did
It was a long
it.
time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation.
Aha.
I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn.
Johnny Gunn.
Ex-BMC operative. Heavily augmented.
Good name.
Alright. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there?
How does he know that?
She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Johnny Gunn.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Ah, my name's Johnny. Johnny Gunn. Oh. Oh, damn, that gives me shivers. What's, anyone play, Fallout New Vegas? Johnny Guitar, that's it. That's the song, isn't it? Johnny, my
Away
Johnny.
from the crime scene, sir.
EMP fragment. Let's think about this, right? She is a, don't pull that weapon out at me, mate. She is a journalist, right? Radko Perry. What was Radko Perry all about? We'll have to visit his office as well. Radko Perry, I can't remember what side of the augmentation issue he stood on. They want to pin this on Johnny.
Thought as much.
Was it Johnny? Let's put it that way, right? Let's treat this as a proper investigation. First off, whoever reported the crime is a suspect. Right? Is suspect number 1. Who reported this? Well, Daria's here. She reported, she's a witness. You're suspect number 1 right now, Daria. You're playing the damsel in distress act. She's really tying up, she's hamming it up, isn't she? Oh, I'm just a poor defenseless augmented woman. Oh, please help me, you're so strong and brave. Oh, please help me. Well, it's not working on me, Daria, alright? It's not bloody well working on me. Now, what are you up to? Tell me a little bit more here.
I have some questions for you.
Tough questions.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
Right. You're the main witness, right? Yeah, where are you doing here? It's a little bit suspicious, mate. What are you doing out at night? You seem like you're a bit jumpy, right? You seem like you're very, very... You're really pushing the whole I feel scared here because I'm augmented. So what were you doing out here at night? If you say all you want to do is get home and bolt your door, like why aren't you at home right now bolting your door? What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat.
She's the cat
There
lady.
was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Lightning,
Where were
EMP.
you exactly?
In the shadows.
In the shadow? Why were you in
I was
the...
down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Oh, and she's into astrology as well. Oh, the energies were wrong. Oh, Uranus was out of alignment. All that astrology crap, man. You know, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I mean, you know, I'm pretty typical Libra that way. We're skeptical people. Tell us a little bit more about you, Daria.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems.
Oh, she's just a small town
Try
girl.
and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
That's very, very true. It can work the other way though. You move to a smaller, quieter place. Life slows down a little bit. Yeah, so here we have a small town girl, you know, living in a lonely world. Said there was a flash. It's got to be EMP, right? A flash of lightning. What were you doing in the shadows, Daria? Why were you in the shadows?
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
What do you mean you think?
So you heard his voice.
That's a specific
Very
thing.
clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Oh. We've heard that before. Make you whole again. That was it was Eliza Kazan that was saying that, wasn't it? She wanted to merge the personalities together. That's probably nothing to do with this. So she says he was on top of her saying, I want to cut the evil out. At least that's what I think. Like, that's a very specific thing to hear. His voice was confident and authoritarian. It's likely it's not the first time this has happened. If that's the case, if what she says is true, it's likely not his first murder. To be that confident about it. Is she leading us up the garden path? And she's just trying to paint a picture of this mysterious killer. Is that it? What did he look like?
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him.
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark. Black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
How do augmented men move? He's wearing black or maybe blue. Well, that kind of describes everyone in Prague. Pretty vague about who this guy is. She's answering the questions very, briefly, isn't she? That's usually a sign someone is telling the truth. People who lie tend to make up very elaborate stories. Okay, how about the police? Tell us more about why is it you don't trust the police to take... Oh, that's an easy one. She's augmented. That's... Let's ask it anyway.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Cat calls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve.
Cat calls?
The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
No way!
Yes, well, debate is different.
There's no way Jensen was captain of the debate team. There's no way he was... Oh my god. Imagine Jensen in a bloody debate, man. Oh, I never asked for this. Oh my god. No, he wasn't. Don't make me laugh, man. Jensen was not captain of the bloody debate team. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I'm kinda... I'll be honest, I've kinda had... The last couple of months haven't really been great for me exactly. But, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mankind Divided. Oh my god, Jensen, captain of the debate team. No way. Oh god. Oh god, man. Holy shit. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. I'm captain of the debate team. Oh man, could you imagine him when he turns up to the debate with his sunglasses on and he, you know, someone says something, they raise a good point on the other side and, you know, the sunglasses flip up and he's suddenly engrossed in what they're saying, man. Oh man, there's no way. Thank you, Square Enix, Eidos, Montreal, whoever it was who made this game, thank you very much for that. That was a good laugh. Now, what's your take on Mr. Mustache?
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey.
He's a knob
Look at
jockey.
him. He's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
I see what she's saying. They've sort of sent out a lackey just to make it look like they know what they're doing. But Mr. Mustache is he may not be, you know, an all-out action field agent, but he is smart. He knows how to get things done. He knows how to sort of manipulate us into doing the work for him. It's quite strange that they know each other though, isn't it? I mean, Prague's a very big city. Think about how big the police station was in Detroit. Is it possible that she would know this guy? That seems very unlikely. This is quite shady.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Yeah, I will try, Daria. I will try and investigate this, but investigation's not really my thing. I'm more of a debate kind of guy, so I'll see what I can do for sure. Oh, an ID card? No way. Was this her? Is this her press card? The murder victim's press ID card. Angela Gunn was a reporter. Yes, we know that. Nova Pražská Pravda. New Prague. I don't know. Angela Gunn. Johnny Gunn.
I think
Hey.
I found something.
Yeah, well, I don't need your running commentary on it, mate. That's all I bloody well need. Someone, look, here I am, here's me, Adam Jensen, walking around.
Keep giving you updates.
What? Shut up. Walking around, trying to do the job on the street here. All I need is someone giving a bloody running commentary about what I'm doing. How annoying would that be? Imagine that. Imagine someone giving a commentary on everything I'm doing. Oh, I would hate that. I would hate that. What are you all about? What are you taking pictures of exactly?
I don't know what's going on here.
Are you taking selfies, aren't you? She's taking selfies, look at that. What's her hashtag gonna be? Hashtag murder scene.
Can't believe we
You're
got
sick.
stuck down here.
You're an absolute sick little bitch, aren't you?
You think I don't
Bet
know what's
you're
going
getting
on
off on this, aren't you? Ooh, I pure love dead people, me mate. Ooh, I pure love them to bits, Ken. Make me
here? Think I
sick.
don't know what's going on here?
Best to be
Gruesome, isn't it?
Oh, gruesome. Oh, I love Gru. It's got so much Gru. It's covered in Gru. Right. Who else can we talk to? Shall we talk to the coppers?
What's going on here?
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
Yeah, I don't want your help. What about this guy? What do you know?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
Oh yeah, because we're augmented. Got it. Yeah, okay. Blah blah blah. Heard that one. Why would an augmented person have done this? This seems like someone who's
We're 2 years too late.
very anti-aug.
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
Could it be Johnny though? And he's tried to Johnny Gunn. Could it be Johnny and he's tried to cover up that it's him by pretending to be an anti-aug specialist? Could be her. I bet it's you, Daddy. I bet it's. I'm gonna check your apartment right now. Let's go see what she's been up to. Let's see what she's been up to. How do we get up? How the fuck do we get upstairs? How the Where's the stairs? Oh yeah, right. And where was her apartment? It was on the left-hand side. Not that one, that's the shop. Must be this one here. Yes. To buy cat food, cat litter, cat toy, catnip, cat poster, new cat. What's her cat Starlight? You've got to buy new cat. I didn't think you were out looking for your cat, mate. You don't have a cat. Daria just became suspect number 1. Right, let's incriminate her in this. I don't even care if she didn't do it. I don't like her. She must be mental. Look at all the cat posters. Cat people are weird, man. Weird. From catatonic to Demiska. Safety first. Fellow cat lovers. The murder of yet another of our own has created a terrible emptiness inside me. First Leone. Who's Leone? And now this. The world is a broken milk bowl that can never be filled again. We have no choice but to cancel our classes pending the police investigation. I encourage you to cuddle up to your loved ones and stay safe. Remember, I'm a mouse click away if anyone needs me. Meow meow. The murder of yet another of our own. Who's Leone? Isn't it quite strange that Daria is involved? Maybe not involved. She's linked to 2 murders. First Leone and now Angela Gunn. She's You're my neighbour, aren't you? I've seen you around. That's our apartment, isn't it? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking... That's our apartment. She's looking at our apartment, isn't she? She is clearly mental. What is that? Yoink. Missed that. You know, her bed's all pushed up against the wall, so she's somewhat conscientious. She's obviously not the type to lose control, get emotional over her killing. She's the cold-hearted planning type. What's in her bag? Oh, nothing, just a microphone. Had a microphone kit there. Why does she have 2 calendars? Who needs 2 bloody calendars, mate? Didn't even bother to clean the wall there. Gross. What's this? What's this medication? Is that moisturizer? I don't trust her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is slightly unhinged. The chair's not quite pushed against the wall. She's not all out psychotic, but she's got that in her. Wouldn't put murder past her. Yeah, couch is squint too. Been through that vent. What is this all about? That chair's not straight. That one, it is straight, isn't it? It's just thicker on one side than the other. Why she ripped this poster? You don't have a cat. Advanced neurological treatments for social phobia. So she certainly plays it up like she's an anxiety sufferer. Want to lock myself in my apartment and never leave. What she said. Oh, she got this buckets of cleaner here. What is it? Oh, it's paint. Paint buckets. Why would she have paint buckets? Is that where she does she cut up dead bodies and put them in buckets? Wouldn't put it past her. You're involved in this, Dari. I bloody well know it. Bloody well know it.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Right, where is she? Oh, this way. You're involved in this.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Okay, let's collect evidence. EMP fragment, yeah. She said there was lightning. The fragment found near Angela Gunn's body looks like it came from an EMP used primarily to disable electronics or people who rely on augmentations. So that's what the killer used to subdue her.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Now, she made a big deal about how the killer was big.
These assholes try anything.
The killer was big. He was a big lad.
Yeah, thought as much.
Killer was big. Must have been someone big to take out an augmented person because they're strong. Well, if you use an EMP grenade, you disable their augments, they're not going to feel very strong, are they, Daria? Don't look at me like that, mate. I know what you're up to. I've been in your apartment. Look at her. Nervous taps. Looking at her watch. You're up to your neck in this, mate.
They love to tear us apart.
Broken glasses.
Your turn to buy the coffee.
Looks like part of a pair of glasses. Can we... are those women's or men's glasses? If I had to guess, I think they look more like women's glasses, but... You know... I don't really know. Couldn't say. Couldn't really say. A needle. Could the needle be... I thought the needle was how they subdued her, but if they use EMP, would they need a needle?
Nothing else to say.
Piece of a broken needle sticking out of Angela Gunn's right shoulder. Yeah. Orange, what is that? 20... How does it work? 23 gauge? Is it the bigger the gauge, the smaller the needle? I don't know.
Didn't think so.
Bruises on her neck. Yeah, well, if someone's applied enough pressure on her neck to bruise her, probably are a big person. Looks like the killer strangled her and even left a partial fingerprint. Well, bloody well fingerprint her then. You dumb fuck, there's a fingerprint. Holy crap. How is no one taking it? Why aren't we running this through the database? The fingerprint. Marks. There are cutting marks above Angela Gunn's arm. It looks like she had an augment that was forcibly removed. Yeah, really? Do you think maybe she had augments that were forcibly removed? Like, do you think so? Do you think that might be the case?
Uh-huh.
One more thing to find here. One more piece of evidence. 420, get it? Where is it? Where's the other piece of evidence? Is it these numbers? No. Where's the other piece of evidence?
Fuck walking this beat.
Where's the other piece of evidence? You think Daria's fucking Johnny Gunn? I think she is, isn't she? Do you think Angela's came here to confront her about the affair?
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
And Darius thought, finally, my chance.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
My chance to finally be who I am, to live out my fantasies, live out my murderous fantasies. I don't see any other evidence. Whoa, 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 there's a vent up there. You think the killer could have...
You're 2 years too late already.
Could have used this? Where does this come out? Whap. Okay. Whoa, 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 don't, no, 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 what's seeing me there? That just brings us out on the other side of the alley. And we just broke through that wall, so maybe the killer could have waited in here? Could have waited in here, and how did... Why did Angela come here?
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Why did Angela come here? What reason would she have had to come here? We need to speak to Johnny Gunn. We need to speak to Radko Perry.
Wish we could just shoot any
Because
dog we see.
if she was writing a piece against him, it's another lead worth looking at. Let's put it that way. Why is this still in progress, man? Fade to black. Oh, that's Vince. Vincent twice. Vincent twice. Alright. A murdered woman lies in the street. A potential witness, Daria, is worried she saw something she wasn't supposed to. The victim was augmented, and Daria says that's enough to keep the police around here from investigating any further. Montag could use all the help he could get. Johnny Gunn was married to the victim, Angela Gunn. Montag's superiors have already made up their minds that Johnny is responsible. Need to talk to him and decide for myself. Montag says Johnny lives in an apartment a couple of blocks from here. Exhaust all evidence. The more evidence I find at the crime scene, the better my chances of understanding exactly what happened here. At any point I want to follow up on something or even delve even deeper into this mess, I should try talking to Montag again. Who knows what he's holding back? Has he concealed evidence?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Yeah, about the case.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Let's find out a bit more about him.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
He's still a detective at heart, is what he's saying.
People hold a hell of a grudge against Augs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Aug or no Aug.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
Yeah. I hear what he's saying. I hear what he's saying.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an Aug, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, he's not used to meeting people in person, not used to meeting criminals in person if he's been behind his desk for so long, so no wonder he has anxiety about it.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window.
Nah, not really.
Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness.
She's not.
Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Any more suspects?
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Why the hell would Johnny Gunn lead his wife all the way out into this alleyway to kill her? Like, if it was me... No, look, don't take this the wrong way, I'm not saying I would kill anyone, but if it was me... wouldn't it be easier just to do it in your own house, you know? That might be a little bit difficult to clean up though, eh? Right, what about Johnny Gunn?
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower.
Oh.
He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now don't get me wrong, I believe in evidence, but I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Yeah, yep.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Okay, so it takes Johnny off the streets, but it still leaves the killer on the streets. Yeah, and he is true. You know, the first person to suspect is, you know, whoever found the body. And next is all the police, is all the people who are closest to the victim. What about Radko?
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Nah.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here.
Been there.
You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
Yep, we're checking out Radko. Now, let's get back to Daria.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene.
Wow.
Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
There we go. He said it. Don't shit where you eat. Don't marry people at work. Don't get involved in office romances.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me.
Oh, come on.
Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Yeah.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Radko Perry. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Wait, that evidence was broken glasses, not broken glass. What we saw was broken glasses. Broken glass is very difficult to broken glasses.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife.
Yeah.
Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the Aug riots, anti-Aug riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
So what are they saying? So it's someone who's not as strong. Johnny Gunn is a strong lad. He'd be able to, you know, kill his wife without needing the aid. What's the needle all about? Neuropozyne?
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know.
Neon? Could it be
It's a
neon?
murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Yeah.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an Aug. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pulse shit?
Well, I don't. I'm special.
Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
Yeah, but we don't leave the needle in us.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
Harvesters.
What about it?
The way you described the Aug removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
Uh-huh.
That's right.
It reminds me, you know.
Of what? Get to the point, mustache.
There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and Aug removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed out station.
Oh, we're checking that.
Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
You think this Svobotka was involved in, killing of Leone? From, I assume that's part of Daria's cat group.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one.
Yeah, I think so.
This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Oh, if only. Oh, if only there was some kind of technology that would allow us to identify people by their fingerprints. If only that existed. Oh my god, if only that existed.
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean like being my subordinate?
I ain't into that dumb
I mean,
sob
like
shit.
making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn.
Uh-huh.
I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn.
Uh-huh.
I have a crime scene, and I have you.
We have each other. We have each other.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
We have each other.